Namaskar, it's Gandhi Jayanti and we can hear Vaishnava Jana To Teni kahiye everywhere. The fact which makes this prayer so powerful is the author and the content of it. The author was none other than the Adi Kavi of Gujarati, Narsinh Mehta. He was so impactful that he brought about a change in Swami Vivekananda's life. Swami Vivekananda, we know him for his speech in Chicago, 1890s. Before going to Chicago, he was invited as a guest to the King of Jaipur. King of Jaipur was a big devotee of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahans and Vivekananda as well. So, the way a king welcomes, he welcomed Swami Vivekananda. Everything which was available, known, was served to eat. The best comforts were done. It was decorated. He was staying in the first floor and there was a hall around which this entire floor was made, and this hall had celebrations going in. That particular evening, the king had invited the costliest courtroom dancers from Benares. She was a fantastic dancer and an awesome singer. She was one of the best trained out there. So as she came in, people, kings from the neighboring places came into the courtroom. They were all eagerly waiting for her to come in, but it was evening, it was getting late. Vivekananda would not step out. He had heard that there is a bar dancer who had come in, a prostitute. So he locked himself in. The king was outside trying to convince, but Vivekananda would not come in. The bar dancer got the information. She was in tears and she sung. She sung a bhajan written by Narsinh Mehta. The content was, I know I am dirt, I am not fit to be in front of you, but you are a saint. The same piece of iron is there with the butcher who chops out the living, and the same piece of iron is also there in front of the Paras money, which can convert, the Paras money which can convert out the piece of iron into gold. But you are like a Paras money. Vivekananda heard this song and there was a leap in consciousness, a qualitative leap. He realized that things outside would not influence you if you are stable inside. So it is the inner stability which has to be worked out and not the outside things which we think distract us. He came out. He sat in the courtroom and wrote down in his autobiography how this particular bhajan brought about a change in him. That's how impactful Narsinh Mehta was and is today. The second thing which is significant in the bhajan is the word Vaishnava Jana. A traditional person would say Vaishnava means a person who follows Vishnu, is a Hindu. But no. If you go back to the roots of the word was spelled out by Yamaraj, the god of death, in Yam Gita, which is written in Vishnu Puran, and was referred to by Parashar, the great sage Parashar, to his disciple Maitreya, near the Parashar lake, which is there in Mandi, Himachal Pradesh even today and is a tourist spot. Rishi Parashar narrated this to his disciple Maitreya, referring to Bhishma, Pitama Bhishma, who narrated the same story to Nakula. When Nakula asked, who are the people whom Yamaraj or Yamadand tortures? Then Pitama Bhishma said, except for Vaishnavas, everybody is troubled by the god of death. So Pitama Bhishma counts out a few properties. First, Peed Parai Jane Re. He feels the pain felt by others as if he was going through it and helps them out. But because he felt the pain himself, doesn't take pride in it. One of the properties is Paradraveshu Lostravat. Others and the property of others are looked upon like common things by a Vaishnava. Matruvat Paradareshu looks at other women as if they were mothers. So these are a few features which a Vaishnava has, and such people get liberated. That's the meaning of the word Vaishnava. The present piece of work is composed by artists with disabilities. We have a deaf girl who is signing the song along with Bharatanatyam. So combining Bharatanatyam with Indian Sign Language. We have a blind and intellectually challenged girl who is playing violin as well as singing the song. We hope you enjoy this piece. Thank you.